We're back with Bronson Pinchot, the actor. His new series called The Trouble with Larry, about to premiere on the CBS television network. You'll check the listings. And
why are you being so serious?
I'm always serious when I talk about people's projects.
Really?
I mean, well, I would hope that The Trouble with Larry is serious to you because it's your work.
The Trouble with Larry is my life.
Yeah, well,
actually, it is my life. It's closer. I don't know if you can really tell on that clip, but do people know that the monitors in this room are like about 3 seconds slower than we are? And when I look at it, I feel like
and we don't like it talked about.
Oh, you don't?
No. Well, we don't care, but the folks back in Fort Lee who run the operation don't like us to talk about it because they think that we are reflecting poorly on them when in fact we're not. We're just stating a technical fact.
Oh,
the monitors are about 3 seconds behind.
All right, I feel good.
If you'd like, you know, I could have your own monitor turned down so that you would not have to turn around and look the other way.
No, but what's funny is that I'm watching you and you're 3 seconds behind. It's almost like having a stroke. I'm watching myself now. Okay, that's not interesting. All right, please call us. It's time for them to call us.
They're going to be calling in a second. I just wanted to...
We love when they call us.
I just wanted to get through the thing where you started to say the first thing they do to you when you're an actor. And then
the first thing they do to you when you're an actor, you walk into an acting class and you've got big problems if you are very good looking, which I certainly was not, or funny, because they decide that acting is like Chris Penn acting or Sean Penn acting or Al Pacino acting, where you've got to be like, ah, and you've got to have pain. And so if you're funny, you're in big, big trouble, and you better not be funny, or they'll ride you hard. And it's similar. I have a friend now who's starting acting, very, very, very handsome-looking man, and you know, that's not good. And beautiful women.
Not good.
They ride you. So the first thing that I did
when you say ride you, they're on you, they're razzing you?
They're on you. Yeah, they just say, you know, like, don't you dare. And I went to Yale, and I was myself, and I was a humorous young fellow, and they would get an actor and say, all right, you play the scene where you go nuts. You go nuts, you're sobbing on the floor, and don't you dare try to be funny. And they would get the dramatic sobbing people and try and make them funny. The whole thing is really strange. Okay.
Anyway, let's go to the phones with Bronson Pinchot.
Please call us!
There's no screaming here, Bronson. Sorry, very quiet color cast. Very quiet.
It's a color cast?
Very peaceful. It's a color cast. Here is Lionel in Tampa, Florida. Hello.
What do you mean there's no screaming, Tom?
How are you, Lion? Good to talk to you again.
By the way, Tom, a personal note. Thursday, I turned 35. A happy birthday from you would make me absolutely spilkus.
Man, what I go through here. I tell you something.
Is this an old friend of yours?
Not that old. He's only 35 last Thursday. Lionel, happy birthday from your pal, Tom.
God bless you. By the way, I love your signature there, Tom. Looks like Albert DeSalvo doodling.
Which is that?
You know, your signature...
Oh, you mean, well, that's the way I sign my name.
Try your left hand, Tom.
All right, Lionel, go ahead, please.
They say you can't teach painting. You ought to see me with a Wagner power roller. Bronson.
Yeah.
By the way, your new show is The Trouble with Larry?
That's correct.
Bad choice of names there. Remember Hello, Larry?
No, I don't.
Well, that's why it's a bad choice. Complete dog, like Super Train. My mother, the car.
I'm on the verge here of retracting the happy birthday.
Listen, Bronson, here's my intellectual question for you, sir.
Could we be the judge of that?
Well, possibly. You went to Yale.
That's correct.
Remember, you asked for calls.
Eli Yale. Let me ask you, you did a tremendous job. You do a great foreigner, by the way. Whatever this innocuous, androgynous, stereotypical foreigner is, sounds like my Aunt Rose drunk, but you do a tremendous job.
2, 3,
Here's
4.
my question. Isn't it funny that you can make fun of, in essence, poke fun at people from other countries? However...
No. I never poke fun at people from other countries. I make them look like winners, and I poke fun at people from this country. But go ahead.
You mean your characters are from this country?
No, my characters that I played heretofore are from other countries, but they're always the ones that look good. I don't poke fun at them. Anyway, what is your question? I'm dying to know what it is.
My point is, if you were, for example, to make fun of, that's a bad choice of words, but if you were to elect to be comedic regarding, for example, an African American, a Native American.
Lionel, the time is going fast here, and we haven't gotten to the point yet. Please make it quick.
My question is, how can you make fun of a foreigner and not make fun of somebody from your own country? Why is it politically correct to make fun of people who can't speak English?
But he doesn't do that.
I don't do that. You've obviously never seen my work, but I wish you farewell. Somebody unplug him.
Lionel, thanks for calling. Here is Zeta in Los Angeles. Is this my pal that I meet in the morning?
Yes, it is, Tom.
How are you, Zita?
Pretty good. You know, there was some basil in that bag. There were 5 tomatoes. You could have held out for $6. You owe me 3.
Is that funny, though?
That is funny.
Yep.
They're Beverly Hills tomatoes. They got to be worth more than the average.
Hey, listen, the guy offered $4. What was I to do? I took the $4. He took our tomatoes. What can I tell you?
I'll bring you some tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. Do you have a question for Bronson?
No, just I'm a fan, and I'd like to wish him luck with the show.
Thank you.
Terrific, terrific. Thanks, Zita, for thinking about the tomatoes, and thanks for calling the show tonight.
Night.
Goodbye now.
That first man was scary, I got to tell you.
Well, it's funny. He's called here before. He's a lawyer. He lives in Tampa, Florida, and I'm told that Lionel has the top-rated radio talk show in Tampa. Now, the last time he called here, about a month ago, he was very, very funny and very coherent. Tonight, I don't know what was going on, but, you know, I got the Zets, and then you got the Zets, and it's like we couldn't make him happy tonight. So
No, we couldn't make him happy.
But then again, it's not our job to make him happy.
It's my job to make people happy, and it's your job to find out why.
How am I doing so far, okay?
Pretty darn well.
Thank you.
You meet this woman in the morning for tomatoes?
Yes. Yeah, she's just a lady who takes a little walk through Beverly Hills for exercise reasons, and I do the same. And every now and again, she brings me from her garden a little bag of tomatoes.
That's really sweet.
I should take her something. Maybe, do we have any pictures of Bronson that we could have you autograph, and I would take her an autographed picture of Bronson Pinchot?
Actually, get one of her tomatoes, and I'll autograph that.
We are with Bronson Pinchot. The new show is called The Trouble with Larry. It's on CBS television. When is the start date? Do we have that firm?
It's Wednesday the 25th, day after tomorrow.
Oh, so it's not that long a wait for the folks.
No.
Have the reviews come in yet from the press?
Yes, they have.
And they're pretty good.
I would say the ones I've read were, knock on wood, raves.
Very good, very good.
So,
let me pause here for the commercials. We'll continue with Bronson, and then very shortly now we'll meet the, come on, don't do that.
I'm just saying hi.
Say hi when we come back.